Oh, I think we got us all. And the special guest at once.
What's up?
There he is.
Hey.
Wow.
What's up, boys?
Hey. Papa.
Papa P is
man.
on. And do you know why Papa P is on this week? Because we all suck at picking. Not Trevor. He just lost. But he is still alive.
No way.
Right, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. You should have been on this. You should have been doing this the whole time.
No, I'm on the
first then.
That's right. I'm one of the top 14, baby. Longest I've ever lasted.
We are back, and it is week 15 of the Survive This series. And guess what, fellas? Last week absolutely threw a wrench into a lot of people's plans. We have 14 individuals left, and we have a very special guest today that is on the podcast, and one of the surviving members of the family. Trevor, unfortunately, you got knocked out with that Saints and Buccaneers pick. Do we want to hop right into that, get into our week 14 recap?
I feel like you got to introduce our guest. Who's on the call?
Yeah, you're right. Papa P. Papa P is back. He is on. This is one of the shorter podcasts that he'll be on. We can't get his full enthusiasm through the mic, I guess, without a long form podcast maybe coming down the road. But Papa P is on, and he is one of the 14 left.
What's up, fellas? I've lasted the longest I've ever lasted, fellas. It's fabulous.
Congratulations. That is amazing. Congratulations.
Taylor
and I were out like 10 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well,
we have no right doing this podcast.
Normally my deal.
Oh, man, I love it. Let's jump right into it. We're going to get into a Week 14 recap. We got some quick hitters. We're going to talk about what took down the 70% of the pool. And then we're going to get into our who we're picking, who we're staying away from, and who we're on the fence with. Not like it matters with any of us three anymore, but maybe Papa P will come in and give us some good insights on how he's going to survive these last couple weeks, hopefully. So, Saints and Titans play spoiler in the Survive This pool, knocking out 25 entries, including Trevor. Trevor, do you want to take it away? What happened there?
It was the right pick, wrong time.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, you are right.
The only part that makes me feel bad about it is I literally joked about picking the Bills. And obviously, I never was going to do it, but I'm guessing that's how you got away. You're still in it from picking the Bills?
I did. I picked the Bills, and I was thinking Tampa Bay a little bit, but no, I went with my theory all year has been try to go for the team I think is going to win. I mean, that's what I've been doing. So
he had the in. He should have told me.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
What was going on with the Saints game, Matt? Any takeaways?
I mean, some big takeaways because we're all Tampa Bay boys pretty much this whole year, and I'm a little distressed about our Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They've really lost some footing in the division race. They are neck and neck with the Panthers right now. Baker Mayfield clearly playing hurt. Losing to Tyler Shough, that's not how you would think his last name is pronounced, but it sure is. He's only a couple years younger than us, if you can believe that. They ended up picking up the win. Bucs are 2-5 in their last 7 games. Even if they eke into the playoffs, I don't think that you can expect much out of them from a division side of things. Mike Evans might be coming back, but not a good showing from the Bucs.
Tony Pollard rushes for 161 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the Titans pick up their second win and play spoiler to a bunch of people again. Matt, we were knocked out by the Titans. It feels better having other people get knocked out by the same team.
I'm glad. I'm really, really glad that because the Browns are objectively a worse team than the Cardinals. As much as I'm mad that the Cardinals lost to the fucking Titans, I feel a little bit better that people out there actually picked the Browns, which I think I might have had this as my on the fence team last week, but that's really not important. That's neither here nor there. But the Browns had 412 yards of offense, and they scored 2 touchdowns in the last 4 minutes of the game to really push it. I feel like we should maybe be rethinking the Shedeur Sanders take. I don't know. Papa P, you definitely have thoughts on Shedeur.
Yeah, I'm still not a Shedeur guy. No, no. I mean, yeah, I'm not bagging on him, but the whole. It's like maybe not a great comparison, but it's the whole everybody jumping on McCarthy's shit because he's 5 games into his career. And it's like, all right, well, you might as well give the dude a little bit of extra time. And I think Shedeur is the same way. He's had a couple good games, but he hasn't looked good in a couple either. So, we'll see. It's a we'll see thing.
Beating up on the Titans is like beating up on the school of the deaf and blind. So I don't have a lot of credence in it either.
No,
man.
Exactly.
Only 13 teams remain, including one New Yorker who has both lives. Kenny, if you're listening, we need to get that New Yorker's number if you know him. Hey, if the New Yorker is listening with 2 lives, we're going to have to somehow, some way get the winner on this podcast. I don't know how. You
gotta come on.
I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to make it work.
We'll fly you out. We've got Ham's money.
Yeah, we got Ham's money. That would be something.
I think Kenny actually knows who this is, and I think it's a woman there, you fellas.
Perfect.
Oh, great. Even better.
Perfect.
Come talk ball.
I love it. Eagles lose shockingly with 5 turnovers in an overtime game against the Chargers. What was going on with the Eagles?
So the first time in recorded NFL history, something happened last night, guys. I don't know if you guys caught the game or not, but it was awful. It was another horrific Philadelphia Eagles offensive performance. So Jalen Hurts throws an interception. The Eagles somehow force a fumble.
Saw that.
From that Chargers person that caught it.
Yep.
Then Jalen Hurts picks it up, and he is hit, and he fumbles the ball.
Yeah.
And gives it back to the Chargers. This is the first time in recorded NFL history, this goes back to the 70s, sorry they don't go much further back then, that a player has turned the ball over 2 times on 1 possession.
Mm.
Beautiful. That, if that is, and guess what? There was also like a 50-yard Saquon touchdown and A.J. Brown dropping balls in the end zone. And like, that's like a chef's kiss of like what the Eagles are. Completely embarrassing. And worse yet, no one is going to be able to catch them in the division, so they're going to limp into that first round, and I would put a lot of money against them.
I watched quite a bit of that game, and Jalen Hurts looks lost, man. He threw garbage last night. 3 of his interceptions were legitimate. Who the hell are you throwing that to, buddy? I mean, for a guy who's playing in a good team and supposedly, pushing for the Super Bowl, maybe he looked horrid last night. Yeah, I don't know.
Would
not
you
a Philly
say
guy anyway,
they're J.J. McCarthy-esque interceptions, or is that
oh
too
my!
soon?
Shut your mouth! The Vikings just beat the Commanders 31-0, and you bought me beers at golf tonight. Shut up! Shut up, because you lost a bet. Do not talk about no. Papa P, talk to your son. I'm not doing this.
Let's jump into the Chiefs. Chiefs drop a game against the Texans. Matt did text us during that game. I was sleeping because I'm an old man. He said if the Chiefs end up winning this game, it would have been a First Take-esque rant, which I was dying for. I don't know about you, Trevor, but they ended up losing 20-10. What happened there, Matt?
Man, I still got that. I still got it in my pocket. Don't worry. That card can get played before the season is over. The Chiefs are just a completely sloppy, terrible run team that they're going to get the injury excuse. They're going to get all the hard schedule excuse, whatever. They're just not a very good team. And I think this is where the First Take kind of take, I guess, comes into play. Tom Brady wouldn't play that way. So I think we can pretty much wrap up the Patrick Mahomes greatest of all time conversation. I thought it was wrapped up when Tom Brady beat the crap out of his team in the Super Bowl, but no, I think we're good. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is ever going to reach those levels. Maybe Mahomes can reach those Joe Montana levels, but I doubt it.
I'm not going to talk any crap against Mahomes right now. He's still got a bit of a career ahead of him. But
Trevor, they stink. They're not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, just wait till he signs that deal with the devil again next year and wins the Super Bowl 4 more times.
Dayton is coming to collect tonight. He's taken. Travis Kelce can't catch a fucking pass. They have Kareem Hunt's old ass playing running back for them. I'm so sick of the Chiefs. I'm so sick of them. They're not making the playoffs. They eat a bunch of shit.
They're not making the playoffs this year, and it's great. It's fantastic. I can cheer for every team in the AFC now because the Vikings aren't making it either. I mean, obviously that's the other side, but like I'm only cheering for the AFC now. Yeah, they're not making it this year, but if I start talking trash about Mahomes, I swear next year he's going to come out and just sign that deal again.
They got their shit pushed in the Super Bowl against Philly, and they've never been right since. I bet against them. I made quite a bit of money on that Super Bowl, and you know what? If I get the next opportunity to bet against the Chiefs, I absolutely will. Fuck them.
I love it. If both teams don't make the playoffs, it would be the first time in 10 years that both Super Bowl participants don't make the playoffs the following year. Denver over Carolina in 2015 was the last time that happened. Eagles are still in control of the division. It would be difficult for the Cowboys to supplant them, wouldn't it?
I think that Thursday night game, I mean, we watched it together. Sorry, Papa P, you were quite a few states away to be able to come over and enjoy my sesame chicken and chicken fried rice.
It was great.
Well, dang it.
Terrific.
Yeah, dang it, man. Yeah.
But I think that Thursday night game kind of wrapped it up for the Cowboys.
Let's jump into some quick hitters, and then we're going to get into what happened last week in the league. I see a lot of red on our notes, and then we'll get into who we're picking, who we're staying away from, and who we're on the fence with. Danny Dimes tears his Achilles, and that stinks. The Colts were rolling at the beginning of the year, but, Matt, who did they just sign to the practice squad?
Man, this guy fucks. Like, for real. Phillip Rivers, who has not played football in 4 years. In 4 years. So the Colts said, hey, we're going to look at all of the free agent quarterbacks, whatever. We're going to see the practice squad guys. You know, we've got some 23-year-olds, some 25-year-olds, whatever. Who cares? But how about 40-plus-year-old Phillip Rivers, who hasn't played in the NFL for 4 years? Let's bring him in. He got signed to the practice squad today. On Tuesday, he got signed to the practice squad. Riley Leonard, who is the last quarterback on their team who is not on injured reserve, has a knee injury that he suffered in the game against the Jags. Phillip Rivers will be playing this Sunday, folks. Phillip Rivers will be playing.
That's crazy.
Mark that down.
Man, I remember him.
I hope he comes in and lights it up. I hope he comes in and just if I was the Colts, I would just let him wing it around like a mother. Just throw the shit out of it. I hope it happens.
32 for 50 passing attempts, 450 yards, man. And like 4 touchdowns. Why not?
And then just let him ice his arm down for 5 days and let him do it again. Who cares?
Papa P, that man is going to be turned to dust.
He probably will. He probably will, but you know what the hell? Let him wing it. I don't care.
Hey, he needs that league minimum for these couple games he's going to be playing. He's got 10 kids.
And his grandkids. He's got to support the grandkids now.
It's so funny.
That's absolutely wild. Dolphins throttled the Jets with 239 rushing yards. Someone named Brady Cook played quarterback for the Jets. Who is this Brady Cook guy?
I don't know who the fuck Brady Cook is. I saw his name in the stats, and I was like, who is this? I thought they had Justin Fields and Tyrod Taylor. Nope. They have somebody named Brady Cook, who is a real human who threw 34 passes against the Dolphins. Idiotic.
Packers moved to the Kings of the North. Massive win over the Bears. Did you happen to catch any of that game?
I caught a little bit of it. I was driving back from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, so had a little bit of it playing on the radio while I was coming back. Sounded like Jordan Love looked great, and sounded like the Bears just kind of blew it in the very last possession.
The Bears are the Bears, boys. They're not doing squat. They could be the number 1 seed, and they're going down.
That's what Trevor says.
You can't trust Caleb Williams to save your soul. No, I watched most of that game, and I mean it. Yeah, the Bears are pretenders. They're doing it with smoke and mirrors, man. No,
they're just very good pretenders.
I don't. I think it's. I don't know how to describe it, but no, I got no. And I don't like the Bears, but I got no confidence in them. I wouldn't put a dime on them.
Nope.
I mean, no, that ain't gonna happen. No matter how much Tom Brady says that Caleb Williams can run fast. Fuck that.
Yeah, they're a first-round exit.
A lot of people.
I think so too.
Let me play a little devil's advocate here because I feel like we do this like every other week on the podcast about Jordan Love. Papa P, what are your thoughts on Jordan Love as a quarterback? Is he like, do you trust him? Because obviously I don't think anybody on this call trusts Caleb Williams to be able to be big in any sort of game. But Jordan Love, like, where are you at with him?
I would trust him more than I would trust Williams. And I haven't watched the Packers. You guys probably watch them way more than I do. I mean, I've watched them a couple times against the Queens, but after his run last year in the playoffs, I think he's got a little confidence rolling, to be honest with you. So I would trust him way more than good old Caleb. If
All
that's
right.
an answer, I would trust him more, actually. Yeah.
Trust him more than J.J. McCarthy, or?
Well, honestly, yeah. Right now, I would, but
Oh, okay.
For the whole
Right.
McCarthy thing, boys, we can get into that sometime. You guys are way more Vikings fans than I am, frankly, but the bottom line is I think he's going to be fine. Everybody just needs to relax. And he relax on O'Connell, too, in my opinion, but whatever.
Sure. Papa P, you watch the football games? You watch the Vikings?
Well, when I can. Down here, you only get them if they're national.
All right. I'll make sure you get the rest of the Vikings games this year, and you can watch J.J. McCarthy, and you let me know how it's going, okay? I will ensure that you get the all-22 tape, and you watch that, and you let me know if you're cool with J.J. McCarthy by the end of it. Trevor, back me up here.
You know what, boys? I'm not. I don't really care. So you guys got way more invested than I am. I'd like to see the Vikes win, but it doesn't bother me a bit either way, frankly.
Hey, the way the Commanders are playing right now, Brady Cook could have thrown 57,000 yards against them, so it's okay. It's okay.
What the hell is Brady Cook?
We'll give you guys that one. Brady Cook is this guy on the Jets, maybe? I think. Who knows?
Awesome.
A lot of people put their trust.
Boys.
A lot of people put their trust last week in the Buccaneers. 19 individuals. That's 52% of the remaining pool. And guess what? Buccaneers gone. Browns also 4 individuals. My wife was one of them. She is also gone. That's 11%. Dolphins had 3 individuals pick them. It was against the Jets and good old Brady Cook. Bills had 3 individuals who squeaked one out. Broncos and the Rams had 2. Cowboys had 1. They lost. Chiefs had 1, and they lost. Seahawks had 1 individual pick them, and they are still alive. So 13 individuals are still alive, 14 maybe, and 1 is undefeated. And Papa P is one of those individuals that is still alive.
Did you watch the game? Did everyone watch the game for the Bills?
Did I watch the game? No, I didn't. Did you?
I just saw the highlights.
I was sweating for a while there.
I was going to say you had to been
I thought it was
bricks,
out,
Trevor.
Oh, I thought it was out. I thought it was out with the Bills. I thought they were done.
I definitely thought they were. Like, what did they have? 2 turnovers that they get, or like they forced 2 turnovers at the end of the game.
Yeah, one was a pick 6. They got that little lob pick 6. Yeah. Yep.
The Bengals were dying to give that game away.
Yeah.
They were dying to give that game away, and the Bills just had to stop tripping over their own fucking shoelaces to score a touchdown. Like, honest to God, like the Bengals are such a shit franchise. Even if they have Joe Burrow, who's probably like one of the best quarterbacks in football, it doesn't matter, man. Brady Cook could probably beat the crap out of him. I can't believe that's a real person. I'm shocked.
I need a Brady Cook jersey.
If I would have known Brady Cook was going to be the quarterback for the Jets and go 10 for 34, I would have absolutely told everybody and their brother to pick the Dolphins. If I would have known that. Brady Cook, are you kidding me?
This week's slate of games, we're starting out tonight with the Falcons and Buccaneers on Thursday Night Football. And then our Sunday slates start with Ravens Bengals, Raiders Eagles, Cardinals Texans, Chargers Chiefs, Bills Patriots, Jets Jags, Commanders, and the Giants. Kenny, good luck. 2 teams that are absolutely dog poop. We'll see who comes out on top of that one. Browns Bears, Panthers Saints, Lions Rams, Colts Seahawks, Phillip Rivers, 44-year-old, going to be slinging against the Seahawks. Packers, Broncos, Titans, 49ers, Vikings, Cowboy on a Sunday night game. That's going to be fun. And then the Dolphins and the Steelers are playing on Monday night. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to lead off with Pops because he is the one that is alive, and we're going to go from there. How does that sound, fellas?
Sounds good.
Let's do it. We're going to start with your on-the-fence team. Who do you even have left, Dad?
I actually have some good teams left. I have Philly left. I have the Detroit left. I have Pittsburgh left.
Okay.
I actually even have the Notre Dame of the NFL left.
Is that the Cowboys?
Which is the Cowgirls, yeah. So, I mean, and I think there's one other one I'm missing too that I think is still pretty good that I could pick. So I've got some decent teams left.
Do you have a team you're on the fence with that you're thinking about, but you're probably not going to go with them?
I was actually thinking, if I was on the fence, I was actually thinking about maybe trying to pick Carolina. Who are they playing again?
Saints.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I was thinking about that one, but as I've been doing all year, I haven't been, unless I have to, I haven't been picking, that, mid-range game, so to speak.
Gotcha.
And I still have enough good, odds with me. So that would have been my on the fence though, if I was looking at it.
Deal.
Or maybe the Cowboys against the Vikings, but yeah.
Who do you got, Matt?
So I actually held out on Houston for a long time. Houston over Arizona. The Texans defense might murder Jacoby Brissett. It might be a wrap. That's the best defense in football, hands down. Again, maybe there's a lot of people that didn't hold on to the Texans this long, so it might be a moot point. But I don't know, man. They looks like it's going to be a 17-3 game.
I don't know if it's really an on the fence, but since I still had the Eagles available, they were going to be my pick. So the Bears beating the Browns seemed like the next step to me. So I guess it's not really an on the fence, but it's going to fit my spot of the on the fence.
Right now, on the fence, Lions, Rams. People might pick the Rams, but the Lions are kind of rolling right now, so maybe on the fence with that one. So, but hey, I've been out since week 6, so why listen to me? Let's go with who are you staying away from, Dad? Who are you not picking?
I'm not picking, they were sort of, I mentioned them on the fence, but I wasn't going to pick the Cowboys. Yeah, you never know about the Queens, the way things are going, and even the Cowboys. I was stayed away from that one, and I was stayed away from the Lions and the Rams. I still have the Lions. Did I say that? I still have the Lions, but I'm staying away from that one, especially, I think it's in L.A.
Yep.
So
yeah.
I'm staying away from a road game.
Matt, who are you staying away from?
I know Papa P brought him up, but something stinks to me about this Carolina versus Saints game. The Saints have played spoiler with the Bucs. They got nothing to lose. I think this game is at home for the Saints. Carolina has really ebbed and flowed with how they've played all year. Man, I don't know. I feel like people might get cute trying to pick Carolina because not a lot of people have probably picked them this year. Pick them against the Saints, whatever. I don't know. I think Alvin Kamara is also coming back for the Saints this week. So I would just be careful out there.
Trevor?
I get a little scared of the Steelers every week.
Oh, don't say that.
I do.
Matt's favorite team.
I never know what to expect from the Dolphins, and I never know what to expect from the Steelers. So as much as the Steelers should beat the Dolphins, I don't want to be involved in that.
Love it. I got the Ravens over the Bengals to stay away from. The Ravens have been on and off all year. The Bengals have nothing to lose. They can put up points. They're kind of fun to watch. It is in Cincinnati. I don't know how many people have the Ravens left, but this could be, well, the last couple of weeks with Joe Burrow being back, people might be saying, no, I don't want to go with the Bengals or pick against the Bengals because they actually can do something. So stay away from that one unless you absolutely have to. I think the Ravens are going to win, but who knows? Pops, who you picking this week?
Jags.
Got it.
Jaguars at home.
Over who?
Okay.
I don't
The
think
Jets.
they're playing.
Brady Cook.
Yeah.
Brady Cook.
Over your boy Brady Cook or whatever the hell the guy's name.
Damn.
What the hell is it? But I just went Jets. Come on. I didn't even know about this quarterback thing, to be honest with you. So I'm like, that's hopefully even better. And the Jags at home, and they're playing relatively decent, So
Lock
I
it
went
in.
Jaguars.
Trevor, who would you have gone with this week? Didn't you already say it? I think you might have.
Yeah, I already hinted at it. It would have been Philadelphia over the Raiders. The Raiders are just bad.
Yeah, the Raiders are bad. Matt, who would you have gone with?
I lost last week against a team that I thought was bad too. So
That is true.
Man, the Brady Cook factor. You know what I mean? The Brady Cook factor really should come into play. I have Pittsburgh over Miami. I really hate backing Aaron Rodgers and his broken left wrist. And Miami, like Trevor said, I mean, they ran for 239 yards against the Jets. They can absolutely do that against the Steelers. Man, maybe this should have been my on the fence pick. Damn, I have a lot to consider from this. You know what? I'm still going to just go with it. Pittsburgh Monday night over Miami. It's in Pittsburgh. It's going to be cold. Tua's going to throw for 135 yards. They're going to stink. Go Steelers.
I am taking that Brady Cook factor. I probably would have had the Jags still this far along if I were still in it. And with Matt ranting about Brady Cook, if this all happened, I would have been switched that pick real fast. Jags.
The one thing to note with the Jags, though, is they do have a last week against the Titans.
Oh. Good point. Good point.
I knew that because I had it all planned out except for week 17 for my picks.
Okay, can I also say on top of that, the Jags might be in division control. So the last week of the season, they might rest starters in preparation for the playoffs. So just throwing that out there too.
And the Titans would get their third win.
Pick the Titans in week 18, cowards.
Yeah.
I love it. Man, it feels good to have someone on the podcast that is still in the pool. We wish you luck, Pops. You are one of 14. Hey, maybe a couple beers go our way when we see you in Tennessee next year. If you win?
Yeah, maybe.
Just
maybe
saying.
if I win, I'll buy you a couple beers.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, Christ, I hope so.
You bring me back on, and we'll get something going.
We will bring
Amen.
you. We will bring you on after the new year. We have 2 episodes coming out next week and the following week before Christmas. You are not going to want to miss those, especially the Diane Warren Awards. That is going to be great. So, if you are listening to the long form podcast, we do appreciate it. If you guys have tuned in for 15 weeks of this quick little series, we do appreciate that as well. We're going to keep bringing this to you until the NFL season is done or someone wins the pool. We really do appreciate the support. Papa P, thanks for coming on. We do appreciate it. We know it's a little late out where you're at. We'll see you guys on the flip side. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and be on the lookout for those 2 long-form podcasts that will be coming out next week or the week of Christmas, the Diane Warren Awards. Until next time,
go for volleyball.
Go for volleyball. There you go. You heard it there first.
Go Brady Cook.
Peace.